Yo, class is in session, and this is the joint right here. We are back, and it's official. I mean, yo, listen, check it out, man. So, what we doing today? We doing the official classes in session, School of B Skooled, with the games, trivia, riddles, and sex could pay like a mother, other's mother. So, with that being said, it's like of course, the rules. I mean, we're going through 8 periods, actually nine, um, and it is just school to be school. My next guest, um, what can I say? When you putting beauty on a screen, she defines the uniqueness. She defines sexy and sassy and witty. I mean, speak how she feels, talk how she looks. Can you hear this? Okay, so maybe you could, maybe you couldn't. But with that being said, this is how this is going down. Get schooled or be schooled. What's your function? Dumber, dumber, fool or fool. Will you fall for the stupidity? Can you rise the bar of knowledge? Who are you? Dunce cap left back or graduation amazing? Are you mentally sharp as a pencil? Are you bird brain doodle stain lane? What's your lane, baby? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all across the world, I'm bringing to you to the stage. And let me tell you, at the end of the day, end all be all, she tastes like candy, candy. Ow, sexy, sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you want to do the butt all night long. Yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Old school like a mother, other's mother. What up, girl?
Hey, boo.
Yo, introduce
That was
yourself to
like
the
the best
people.
introduction. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nah,
Cheers.
it's all good. Introduce yourself to the people. Tell them a little bit about you and all that other good stuff or whatever have you. And you know, let's vibe real fast.
Yeah, Candy from Detroit, jack of all trades, here to be schooled or to school and break off some knowledge and share some stories about life and have a good time.
Big time. So with that being said, let's move right into it. So before anything, I would like to go into current events. So, did you hear about this crazy bull, whatever they got going on? You got the billionaires that dove under the water talking about they going to see the Titanic like they couldn't get a DVD or just freaking stream it real fast. Like really, they really had to jump in the water and go up under there, like really, 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 and see
Really,
what's going
really,
on.
really, really. Yeah. I mean, if you have money, you can basically do whatever you want. I'm not going to lie and not say that I wouldn't like to see the Titanic, but I wouldn't go in a submarine to go see or do anything. I like to just sit here, not in water, encapsulated in metal.
Thank you. You know,
So,
because yeah, at first, I was starting to feel away. I'm like, wait, she want to go down? Yeah, I'm thinking like, wait, maybe that's the
oh no, if
water.
you have money and you could live your life, please, baby, live your life the way that you can. But that's not what I would choose to do.
Listen, if I was a zillionaire, you ain't getting me in no damn baby submarine to jump down in some damn into the ocean. Really, really? That for real, like you said, like there could be a point where your ears cut off and you're done. And then it's like, yo, ain't no trying to swim up real quick, like when you go swimming or whatever, and you
Oh
swim
yeah,
up
no,
real
no, I,
fast to
I don't
breathe.
listen.
Like,
I'm 6 foot tall, and I don't even like try to go in the 6 foot deep water because
like
I don't personally have time. I cannot myself.
Yeah, you know that I'm from an island. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised on an island, and I've always said it, and I've always attest. I mean, for every day that I had to go across the water and ride the ferry boat and do all of those things or whatever, you know, I had a method. I had a serious method. When I got on the boat, one, I looked for the closest lifeboat just in case we could going down.
Your escape route.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
It's like
So,
knowing where all the exits are on everything.
and for the most part, I'm sitting by it. I'm sitting close to it, where I could get to it before other people get to it. Where I could be like, yo, you ain't getting on this one. You know what I'm saying? And also those preservers, you know, the life preservers and all that or whatever. And yo, I always map that out. Like, all right, that's over there, that's over there, that's right there. Okay, good. Let's go. Head across the water.
Right.
So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's like these billionaires, yo. So they got all of that money, went up under there. And for the most part, they were all men, right?
Yeah, they
Okay,
were.
so
The
I've
youngest one
heard,
was like 19, I think.
yeah, right. And I heard one of the men, wife talk, spoke out. So this is my thing. You knowingly went under there, like, yo, we might not come back. Wife gets everything. Yo, yeah. Like she, if I was the female, I'm like, yeah, baby, go ahead, go ahead, go do what you do. You going under there, yo? Actually, here, take your son with you. You like, oh my god, financially, I can imagine. I can imagine, like, if they knew a month in advance, and I'm saying that to say, watch it come out of the wash that you hear that life insurance was either put out or increased prior to that damn ride going under.
I mean, but if you're a billionaire, you probably already got like hella fucking life insurance anyway. So at that
True,
point, but again, I'm not knocking it. Like,
true.
I really didn't know much about it until probably yesterday, just trying to keep up with everything going on. So, I mean, that's whatever you want to do, I'm down with it.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
right.
mean, generally submarines are like really safe. So I'm sure that, they were told like, hey, yeah, it's going to be great and you're going to be okay. And we have professional people out here like trucking along in the waves and the water and the seaweed. And then they got down there and they were like, where's, where's my neck floaty? You know what I mean? Like it's
where's,
crazy.
where's, where's the extra oxygen tanks?
Right. Like, I mean, people like live on submarines. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
It's
retarded.
a lot.
But moving right along. So, uh, Donald Trump is out there. They put a case on him. What do you feel about that whole little situation? I mean,
About him being indicted.
yeah, because me personally, I feel like it's a setup to keep him from running for office. Which, you know, I'm gonna go on the record and say that, and I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. Listen, I mean, I want all my listeners to listen to this. If you were born a man, I want you. You are a man. You should be a man. If you were born a woman, you should be a woman. I don't want my girls. I don't want my daughters competing in no sport with no man that talks about their female. It ain't happening. Because I promise you, if my daughter was a boxer and she had to box against a dude talking about he a female, and he do what I've seen them people do to them girls, it's gonna be a major problem. So with that being said, my vote is going. I give Trump that much props. Period. I may not like a lot of the things he do, but me personally, I just feel like he's keeping it he's keeping that much intact, and I'm 100% for it in terms of, again, yo, look, we got daughters. Your daughter is a wrestler. Let's say one of them is into wrestling, and they like, yo, she gotta compete against a dude. Like, nah, because personally, in my mind, in my heart, I feel like that's, I mean, and I don't even think I'm wrong, but I think there's mental issues. There's a mental
Especially from
issue.
the standpoint that like a daughter shouldn't have, or like a girl shouldn't wrestle with a man in that standpoint, even though you think
Yeah,
that she is tough as shit and she could probably still take that man down.
there's still the anatomy, and regardless, um, and it's been proven. I mean, shoot, we could look up the videos, of those that are Debo-ish type of females. When you up against a dude that's actually mentally out there, and all he need is just that moment to black out, and next thing you know he's just deranged and crazy and all that. Yo, I saw this one girl face. It was looking ridiculous. Looked like she got hit by a train
Yeah.
after fighting a dude, and I'm like, nah, that's abuse, b. Like, no,
Yeah, but
we.
I think that's when you need to know your limits too. And then if that's the case though, and he's already like aggressive in that standpoint and not just out here to do a job, then obviously there's a problem. So I agree with you on that. That shouldn't be like, there needs to be like a line in between those two things. But also like from my standpoint,
Mhm.
I've been in actual legitimate wrestling matches with men and I've whooped ass before, but also I personally know my limitations. I would never go after somebody like 6'5" and 350 pounds and be like,
I
I'm a
could
choke
take
holder. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to do that. Like I know my limitations. I know what I
right,
bring to the table in my
right.
physicality. But also like maybe I could whoop your ass.
Well, I mean,
You know,
cats like me, in a sense, it'll probably be welcome, like, hey, girl, yeah, slam me,
I'm gonna plead the
do
fifth on
that,
that one.
do that.
What's the
But
next topic?
yeah, actually, so next topic will be the science. So we'll be back.
For real though, 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 for real though.
Yo, what's the science? Yo, your eyes blink around 20 times a minute. That's over 10 million times a year. Science. Did you know that?
I did not know that. So thank you for schooling me.
Thyroid glands is the largest endocrine gland in the human body. Did you know that?
I did know that. Yes.
I don't know that part.
But now as I blink my eyes, I'm literally thinking about how many times. I'm like, wait a minute.
A quarter of the bones in a human body are found in the feet. Hmm. A quarter of the bones in the human body are found in the feet. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anatomy
Hu-
101.
Check it. Human taste buds changes in approximately 10 days.
That's new. Mind blown on that one. Okay.
Hmm. Wow. Shark eyes are used for human surgery. What the? Shark eyes are used for human surgery.
That's like using a pig heart to replace my heart. I had
I've
no
heard that.
idea.
No, I've heard that. I've definitely
That's
heard that.
happened. Yes.
I think I read that. I think I actually read that
It's
on one of the
the
shows.
same anatomy in a pig. Yep.
Well, they also say that the pigs is what they say. They say the pigs are genetically made or
Mm-hmm.
supposedly man-made. They call it has whiskers of a cat. They have ears of a dog and a tail of a rat. So they I don't know how true that is, but yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. So shit. And it has human hearts.
Right.
Unreal. The average weight of an adult human brain is 3 pounds. How about that?
Are we sure it's not 8?
They say 3. So you can test that to 8.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's test that out.
Let's go to the
Let's go
Google.
to the AI. AI says,
Oh, I think that's the human head weighs 8 pounds.
what is the average weight of a human brain?
According to PubMed, based on more than 8,000 autopsies of male and female patients without brain diseases, the normal brain weight of adult males and females in relation to sex, age, body weight, and body height as well as body mass index were calculated. The average brain weight of the adult male was 1336 gr. For the adult female, 1198 gr.
The fuck is GR?
So the human head weighs
Is that
8
grams?
pounds.
Would GR pertain to grams?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
maybe your
does that
information was correct. That just adds to the weight of that face that you carry.
okay, we'll go for that. So the flesh in the human the flesh in the human vagina is the same flesh in the human mouth.
It's very soft, delicate tissue.
And wet.
I plead the fifth on that one too.
Yo! Unless you got dry spells, I mean, it is what it is.
We'll save that for something else.
Dopamine makes you addicted to seeking information. Dopamine gets you addicted to seeking information. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, shoot, for crying out loud, people sniff coke and clean up everything.
I'm looking around like, does anyone else hear this?
Marijuana smokers smoke shit, and just like Cat Williams said, they'll sit on the stove looking at the refrigerator like, that's a refrigerator. That's a real interesting refrigerator.
That's
Or
a
no,
really
it was the couch.
word
It was
that
the
you
couch.
have
I
there.
was like, yeah, that's a love seat. Why do they call a love seat a love seat and the couch a couch? Okay. Moving right along. Heard that already. There is a part of the brain that controls the ability to recognize faces. Duh.
Oh yeah.
That's
I'm
why.
pretty sure that like I could pick you out of a crowd of like 1,000 people.
Yeah, that's why if you
Oh, I
smoke,
think I know that guy.
that's why if you smoke too much, you'd be like, I don't remember.
I
I don't remember you. I must have been ha 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 ha.
That's happened before.
Okay, so let's do 2 more and we'll conclude what's the science. The human nose is always visible, but the brain ignores it. Though a process called unconscious selective attention. Let's try that again.
Right. Restart.
The human's nose is always visible, but the brain ignores it through a process called unconscious selective attention.
Yeah, so basically it's like blocking out certain things. I mean, honestly, your brain controls literally everything in your whole body.
Look at you.
So, I mean, that's like you're walking through the store and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, I remember when I was like 5, my great granny used to make these pancakes. And you're like, what just made me think of that? It was like, oh, I like those little crispy edges. How could I get those? So it's like selective smelling.
Okay, I go for that. I go for that.
Yeah,
Okay, so it is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Ooh, did you
it
know that?
is. It is. I've
Really?
tried
I
so
never,
many times.
I never noticed that. So next time I sneeze, now I'm gonna try that.
And also, it's always freaked me out when I learned that when I was a child. Like, I always thought like I'd blow my eyes out.
Uh huh.
Like, if I
Uh huh.
tried to hold them open, but you literally cannot. Like, it's just an instant reaction.
Oh wow.
Like a trigger. Yeah.
Hmm. You can kill yourself by holding your breath, or rather, you can't. They not making it clear because they got can and then T.
I
So
guess that
can you?
depends on whether or not you want to keep holding your breath.
Well, actually, that makes sense. You can't kill yourself holding your breath because your body, your mind, it won't allow you to.
Fight
It'll
or
be like
flight.
right, or rather, it's just a common occurrence with the body anatomy or whatever to just be like, fuck that. She's smoking. No, breathe, push that shit out. All that happens, right? Okay, last one. Your highest blood flow is in your kidneys. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like your body's filtration system. It's like your Brita filter.
Wow.
Cleans everything out.
That's deep. That's deep. So we're gonna take it to the next segment.
Well, wasn't there something about peacocks that I
Oh,
had
yeah,
learned
yeah, yeah. What's the
recently?
science? Actually, yeah, I thought that would probably be in number 6, but let's take it there. So peacocks, peacocks are actually polygamous. Did you know that?
I just learned
Peacocks
that.
are literally polygamous. The beautiful ass birds are smart enough to be polygamous. Mm-mm-mm. I ain't going front. I like peacocks now. I mean, I always thought they were cool. I just didn't think they were dangerous enough to like them, but they're sexual. Peacocks are polygamous. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
known fact. So,
I mean, there's some
but it
beautiful
makes sense.
birds.
Their colors and yeah, they fly. Like
They're attractive.
so it's like the next time we see a peacock, we should see a pineapple upside down.
I have one of those outside my door.
Get out of here. You be having motherfuckers knocking. Ding
I
dong. Can I borrow some sugar?
We'll save that for the next one. I'll show it.
Ding dong.
Or wait, maybe I should change that and put a peacock on the front door now.
Is Shirley here? Oh,
And
no
only the
Shirley lives
real
here?
ones will know.
Oh, no Shirley lives here? Oh, wrong door. Hey, what's your name? Ding dong. We'll be right back.
Come give me your pain, your troubles. Reach out for salvation, have faith, communion. We assemble in this temple. Submit to my wrath, repent. Come into the light, air light, Christian worship. For I have risen over criticism, purified by baptism, thanksgiving, tithes and offering. Thou shalt not force witness them. Lies, I'm surrounded by fake friends, devils in disguise. 99, 2000, I can't.
Language arts and ebonics, hip hop, culture, classes in session. So, in this segment, language arts and ebonics, we express the understanding of the hip hop culture when hip hop actually first began, 1973. The idea of the culture was to go against the grain. Um, Discos and people with disco fever, you know, urban people didn't have the finances, whether you're white, black, whatever, indifferent. You didn't have the finances to get into these rich places. So hip hop culture created their own way. And in doing so, we created a rebelness toward how we live, how we act, and how we speak. So we recreated our own words. So we will make up words and we'll make up these sayings, the ways of communicating with each other that we would understand each other, but the outsiders couldn't. So with that being said, I being from New York City and ultimately Las Vegas, Nevada, and our special guest tastes like candy. Ow! Sexy, sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you want to do the butt all night long. I done mixed two songs. I don't know how I did that, but that's the
Raspberry,
remix. We going there.
strawberry.
You know, it's all good. It's all good. So, with that being said, again, you being from Detroit, teach our listeners and viewers, give us three terms of slang that may be familiar in Detroit that is not necessarily familiar in other areas, and educate us. The floor is yours.
Honestly, like Detroit isn't so different. So I travel a lot, 43 states out of 50.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, lived in 5 different states. Honestly, like Detroit is definitely like its own entity in certain ways of how like maybe people live or maybe get by, but it's the same as any other culture from the west side to the east side. Like it's not significantly that different. So any slang that you would hear in maybe Vegas or I don't know, LA or Sacramento or something of that, like even in New York, it's the same hustle, it's the same grind, it's the same let me do what I have to do and let me get my shit done so I can make the best out of everything. Like you have your people that really just want to get up there. And then, you just have people that just like to chill and do what they do and they're content with that. But like as in slang or culture, like from my perspective, being in so many different places and having so many different people around me every day, it's not that much different. The
Give
grind
us some.
and everything is there.
Give us three then, whether it's common or not. Give us some that you may use or may not use or familiar with.
The dupes?
The dupes. What's
No,
up?
definitely didn't say the dubes. I said the dues.
Whatever.
I mean, really, just like going out. So, like, if you go out to like Finkel or something, like that's like the hard part of Detroit. So, you're going to see things maybe there that you're not going to see if you're on Woodward downtown. You know what I mean? So, I mean, things are going to be substantially different in that area because one area is more well built and has more money put into it, where you have another area that's kind of put off to the side.
Okay, give me a slang word used in Detroit that may be used other places. Tripping. See, in New York, we say bugging. Yo, you bugging or you wilding. West Coast, they be like, yo, you tripping, cuz.
Yeah. And everybody's cousin all the time. Everybody's always somebody's cousin. You go to like a certain party, or I'll go to like a certain club or something, and I'll just use you as an example. We'll walk. Oh yeah, that's my cousin Candy.
Oh, wow. What
Hey,
about sugar?
hey,
Do they use
this
that there too?
no.
What?
No, but I mean that's like really common. I mean, so you said bug it. I really wouldn't say that's like really a thing, but like, oh
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a New York.
you tripping, son? Like you hear like a lot of
Oh,
that,
wow.
or you know,
I
different
like
things
that.
like that. Yeah,
No, I like that. They adopted the son. That's
we
dope.
did. Yeah,
That's dope.
we say that a
Okay.
lot.
Okay. So that was our version of language arts and ebonics. What we got next? Social media. No. This one should be fun. We'll be right back.
On the real, yo. For real, yo. 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 On the real, yo.
What's today's math? Today's math is wisdom, wisdom. All being born to culture. So, with that being said, in mathematics, wisdom is number 2. Wisdom is the female. The man, he's knowledge. The woman, she possesses wisdom. They come together and they bring forth understanding, which is the third. So 1, 2, and 3. Today is wisdom, wisdom, which we have a wisdom, and we're talking culture. So, class is in session, and with that being said, we are actually going to take her where she kind of didn't want to go, but we're going to go light on her, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go very light on her, okay? So, let's
My
not
first
be too
time.
hard. Let's not be too soft. No one likes a softie, right? You're too soft, you know. So let's not go too hard. Let's not go too soft. With that being said, games begin. 10 extremely well-written questions.
Way to put me on the spot.
Relax, relax. Have a sip. Sit back, relax, steam a blunt. Do whatever you got to do. Relax. You just had a cigarette, so you should be relaxed. So now, we're doing very simple math solving problems. Okay? So I'm going to go through these questions. Got 10 questions on level 1. And right now we're going to talk about Ashley. Ashley has sense. Okay? Let's make it make sense. A penny equals 1 cent. A nickel equals 5 cents. A dime equals 10 cents. A quarter equals 25 cents.
87.
A dollar equals 100 cents. If Ashley has 2 nickels and 3 quarters, how many cents does Ashley have?
Wow, 3 quarters and 2 nickels. I'd have to
2
say
nickels.
85. 10 and 75, right?
Uh,
Do you
what's your
remember
answer?
what you just asked me? She
Yeah, I
had
do.
3 quarters and
She
2
have 3
nickels.
quarters and 2 nickels. How much
Yeah,
sense does she have?
85.
85 cents? A
Ding, ding,
penny.
ding.
A penny. All right, we're on Noah. Noah has money. A penny equals 1 cent. A nickel equals 5 cents. A dime equals 10 cents. A quarter equals 25 cents. And a dollar equals 100 cents. If Noah has 100 cents and his mother gives him 4 quarters, how many dollars does Noah have?
How many what does Noah have?
Again, if Noah has 100 cents and his mama give him 4 quarters, How many dollars does Noah have?
Four quarters is $1, and then 100 cents is $1. So I want to say $2.
$2, and their answer is. Let's go. Let's go. Take a sip. Take a sip. You deserve
Let me
that.
pour me another drink. Hold on.
Mhm. Do that because I need one too.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I mean, we all can hear it. Y'all hear that, right? Ooh. You go, girl. You go, girl. Pause. Let's make sure we keep the pause in there. Yo, she even got the ice too.
Keep it classy.
Keep it classy. Olivia has sense, so we're gonna make it make sense. Okay, Olivia. Okay, again, a penny equals 1 cent, a nickel equals 5 cents, a dime equals 10 cents, a quarter equals 25 cents, and dollar equals 100 cents. Now, if Olivia has 60 cents and she spends 3 dimes and 1 nickel, how much money does she have?
25 cents.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
$0.25 is her answer. And their answer is good job. Listen. Now, mind you, if you was here, these would be shots. So right now, you 3 in. You're doing good. Yeah, girl, take a bow. Ooh, sexy, sexy. Okay. Layman has sense.
Okay.
So again, a penny equals 1 cent, a nickel equals 5 cents, a dime equals 10 cents, a quarter equals 25 cents, and a dollar equals 100 cents. If Layman has 2 quarters and 3 nickels, he spends 30 cents. How much money does he have?
Oh, make the math.
Okay, so
35 cents.
2 quarters, 50. 3 nickels, 15. He spends 30. How much he has?
35 cents.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because I can't phone a friend.
She said 35.
I'm just
Okay, yo, you've been doing good. Oh, girl, you go. You just take them there. Take them there. Take them there. Just take them there. All right, but they have money. You ready? They got money.
okay.
Don't worry, you're almost there. A penny equals 1 cent, a nickel equals 5 cents, a dime equals 10 cents, a quarter equals 25 cents, and a dollar equals 100 cents. If James has 10 dimes and 4 quarters, Isabella has 3 quarters and 20 nickels. How much money do they have all together?
You said how many nickels?
8 nickels.
I thought you said 10 nickels.
No. I'll go again.
Okay.
If James has 10 dimes, it's 10 dimes, okay? 4 quarters, so that's $2. Look, I'm helping you.
That's okay.
She's cute with it, you know what I mean? Isabella has 8 quarters and 20 nickels. How much money do they have? She on Google, folks.
The vodka is thinking. For $5.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Yes. I'm like,
Yo, she making it like I ain't doing Google. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing. I'm just here.
no, I just need to make sure that you are remembering what you're asking me so you don't
Oh no, we on point. We on point. We just keeping you on point. But I see you gonna get 100. I see it. I see it. But don't worry, because we still got the dummy test and the stupid test coming.
Well, sometimes I'm kind of hard to wrangle in. So it's like me keeping track of you, but keeping track of me, really. So
Go for yours. Go for yours. I'm going for mine. Penny equals 1 cent. A quarter equals 5 cents. A dime equals 10 cents, and a quarter equals 25 cents. A dollar, 100 cents. If Ethan has 3 quarters and 2 dimes, John, 6 dimes. After John gives Ethan 2 of his dimes, how much money does John have?
he gave Ethan 2 dimes.
No, John.
One,
wait,
$1.30. $1.35.
Yeah, he gave him 2 dimes. Yes, he did. He did.
So that's not $1.30. It's $1.35.
Hold on. Let's do the numbers again.
Okay.
Ethan has 3 quarters and 2 dimes. John has 6 dimes. After John gives Ethan 2 of his dimes, how much money does John have? There you go.
$1.35.
$1.35? Can't be. Has to be even.
Have you heard your previous questions?
Yeah. How much money does John have? So again, Ethan has 3 quarters, 2 dimes. 75, 85.
And that's 20. So that's 95 cents.
John has 6 dimes.
So that's
So
60
he
cents.
gave, what's the name, 2? That don't even matter. If he gave 2 dimes, that's $1.
It's $1.35.
95, $1. 95 plus 10 is 105 plus 10. That's 115, ain't it? Or 110.
Well, then Ethan robbed him. He embezzled that shit. It's literally
He only
$1.
gave him 2 dimes, 2 of his dimes.
Right. So that's minus 20 cents.
But due to after John gives Ethan 2 of his dimes, how much money did John have? Oh, I'm on Ethan's money. I'm counting Ethan money out this motherfucker. Don't mind me. I'm the host. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm talking shit.
I'm going to need you to get it together.
Yeah, I need to get. Where's my drink at? I need to get it together. See, I was supposed to go get a drink. I did. So, all right, your answer is what again?
$1.35.
They don't even give you that option. John has 1, 3. Oh, how much is that in cents?
100 pennies and 3 dimes and a nickel. Because 3 dimes is 30 cents, a nickel is 5, and then 100 pennies is $1. As you've so beautifully articulated each time before every question.
Yeah, well, that's totally out the window because it's wrong. If William has 3 pennies and 2 quarters, how much money does William have? 3 pennies and 2 quarters. How much money does William have?
My final answer is 28 cents. 3 quarters and 3 pennies. Wait, 3 quarters? 78 cents.
Too wrong.
No!
Woo! Sip something. Sip something. Yo, you had the perfect streak going. For
No,
real,
that's
for
my
real.
problem. I'm sipping. No,
Nah,
stop.
ain't no problem. This is
No.
fun. Go for yours. I'm gonna go for mine. Go for you. Tastes like candy. Ow. Sexy, sexy.
Yes, and also cheers, guys.
Cheers, cheers. Well, I ain't got nothing. Cheers.
I thought you were making a drink.
I can't get up. I'm doing this.
Fair.
Because I'm empty over there.
Oh, you should have came prepared like I did.
No, girl, I was prepared. I've been
I have the
sipping.
bottle. I have the ice.
The
Candles
bottle is
lit.
empty. I've been sipping. Well, I ain't been sipping. I've been guzzling out this motherfucker. But that bottle that was full.
Okay.
So,
Fair.
okay. If Charlotte, and we on to Charlotte. If Charlotte has 70 cents and she gives her young brother 2 dimes and a nickel, how much money does Charlotte have? She has 70 cents. She passed off 2 dimes and a nickel. How much she got left? Just like candy. Oh.
Raspberry. All those good things. 45 cents.
Pause.
Make the math.
45, you said?
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Wow, she's back on the right streak. Give it up, folks. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Yeah, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. Okay. Last 2.
Oh, God, last 2. Okay.
If Matt has 3 quarters and finds 2 dimes, so he got 3 quarters and he just found 2 dimes and a penny in the drawer.
Okay.
How much money does he have in all?
3 quarters, 2 dimes, and a penny.
Started with 3 quarters and then he found 2 dimes and a penny.
96 cents.
96. Ow. Is that your final answer? Sexy, sexy.
Final answer, baby.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's take us out of here with a victory, okay? Let's do
Okay.
3 in a row. Let's do 3 in a row. You got me? You got me? You ready?
I got it. Come on.
All right, let's go. A penny, 1 cent. A nickel, 5 cents. A dime, 10 cents. Yeah, I was going in. A quarter, 25 cents. And $1, 100 cents. If Ben has 4 dimes and 2 pennies, after he spends 30 cents, how much money does Ben have? Yo, did her heart just show the pig? Whoa!
I'm sorry. I had a transplant.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
11.
Hold on. We go back. We back it up. We back it up. We back it up.
No,
So
he had 40 cents.
Wait. No, wait. All right, yeah. So Ben had 4 dimes and 2 pennies.
Two
After he
pennies.
spent 30 cents, how much money does Ben have?
12 cents. So he's got a
And
dime and 2 pennies to be technical.
mm-hmm,
Does
mm-hmm.
that math? Does the math?
Yes, that maths. That math. So let's see. You did it, girl, and you completed what's today's math very successfully. I mean, at the end of the day, those that were wrong, I would say pretty much you fall in the 80%. So you got an 80 in your test. And that's not bad for just the first test, which wasn't really a test. It was just a test. You
Oh,
know,
it was it's right. It was a test. You
it
ain't
was
got to
just a
lie,
test.
Craig. You ain't got to lie.
No. Real talk. It was the beginning. I mean, cause yo, the real test is coming, girl. I don't know if you ready, but yo, forget all that. We'll be back after this.
Hey yo, check me, don't like me, but respect me. Class promotes the gift, Ratchy. I need a gangster bitch, Apache. Classy, flashy, sassy. Buttermilk, nasty, gravy. Hey yo, son, it's all wavy. What's Ratchy, Pappy? Let's get mega hype like movie. D. Haven Smith, director, yours truly. Smoothly, I rudely, unholy. Slowly, they chose me to behold thee. Corrupt Gates militia, look closely. Pay
Social media studies classes in session, ladies and gentlemen. And fortunately enough for us, we actually did social media studies already. That was back with the Trump bullshit and all that or whatever. So we're gonna move right along with that. And on top of that, and the submarine and all that bull crap or whatever. So I was just feeling myself, and I wanted to jump the gun, get it, gun, jump, all that type of vibe or whatever have you. So now that oh, excuse me. Ooh, what was that? So
Get it
now
together.
that
Come on.
now that she actually got her hair up, I think she's ready to go there. Because what y'all don't know is what I know, and if you don't know what I know, then you need to know. Because class is in session, and we are here. So with that being said, let's take it there.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I got bad news. I got good news. But we're going to keep this consistent. Head games, we in rec room. Too much echo. We in the rec room. We up on that level right now. So, just like candy. Baby girl,
I just want to say real quick, I love how you keep giving me my props because if you know, you know.
yo, real talk, you are you. They don't know, but unfortunately enough for them, who cares? It's for them to mouth water over just a thought. Let it be. It is what it is. Hey, tastes like candy. Oh, sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you want to do the butt all night long. I don't know how I mixed those two songs together, but hey, remix. Yo, what goes up never go. Wait. What comes down but never goes up? Let's reverse that. What comes down but never goes up
Not me.
in the world? What comes down but it never goes up?
Rain.
Just like
I
candy. Okay. I get wet when I'm dry. I get dirty when I'm wiped. What am I?
Wait, you get wet when you're dry and you get dirty when you're white?
I get wet when I'm dry. Don't say
Like
Prince,
you're
okay?
always wet.
Don't say Prince. Pause. I get wet when I'm dry. I get dry when wiping. What am I?
When wiping?
I get wet when I'm drying. I get dry when wiping.
I need somebody to help me out. Can I phone a friend? But I get dry when I'm wiping.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not what I'm thinking, so I'm not gonna say that. Is there like a
Yeah, there's a hint. There's a
white
hint.
flag?
What's that? What's that?
My
A
white flag?
tampon?
My surrender. It's my white flag.
Oh, okay, man. So this is where you would drink like a mother, other mother. So I'll give you a hint. Bounty, the quicker picker up.
Paper towel, Alex, for 500.
That's how it is. What is the largest living ant on Earth? Largest living ant on Earth.
Right. Why did you just have to question it as my question? The king ant?
What is yeah, this is funny.
Oh,
What is the largest living ant on Earth? Yo, this is hilarious. I'll give you a hint. Dumbo.
largest living ant on earth is, and your clue was fucking Dumbo? The big floppy eared bitch?
Stupid.
Largest
Dumbo.
fucking ant. I haven't seen Dumbo since I was like 5.
Hey, it's the largest living ant.
An aardvark? Wait, no, that's an ant eater. That's a terrible clue.
Where's your drink?
I-
Let's go. Let's go. That was a beautiful clue.
For whom?
I need some more. Let's go, because that was really easy.
What's your answer? What's the answer? I don't know.
Elephants,
Oh,
ant, Dumbo,
this is me tapping
elephant,
you.
ant,
No.
elephant, ant.
Did you get that off the side of a popsicle stick?
Pause. Okay. What has hands but cannot clap?
A T-Rex. Because they have tiny arms.
Has hands but cannot clap. Drink up. Clock.
Oh, that was a setup.
Hands can't clap. Clock.
Here we go.
Forwards, I am heavy, but backwards, I am not. What am I?
I'm heavy forwards, but backward
heavy.
I am not.
Backward, I am not.
I'm not great at riddles, by the way.
The dick thrust? No, heavy going in.
Well, that's the mouth and the vagina tissue.
That part. That part. Literally, right? Let's see.
I am heavy forward, but not backward.
Hint.
If you can't think of a hint, this don't matter. This don't count.
Heavyweights.
Heavyweight.
That's a great hint. Heavyweights.
I'm heavy for. I'm not. I fucking suck at riddles. A bodybuilder.
We said weights.
A dumbbell.
Weight.
I know. Dumbbells are weights.
I need a fucking drink, god.
I'm not good at riddles.
Ton. A ton.
Did you say tongue?
Ton. Ton. Ton.
Oh.
Heavy forward, but backwards is not. Wait. Ton. Push.
Well, I feel like my tongue is the same weight every time, so I don't fucking know.
Ton.
Oh, you said ton.
Let's just go. Oh, God. Where is she at? Take a drink. Come on.
It's called head games. I don't know.
Exactly. We in head games mode. But, let's try this last one, and we're going to move forward. What has one eye but can't see anything at all?
Can I phone a friend?
Yo. Go ahead.
Hey, guy, what has one eye but cannot see? Fuck you. A needle!
At least you looked it up. Hold on. Wait that.
I did too, look. Oh, you can't see it, but I definitely Googled that shit. It's on the internet, so it must be true.
Oh, God. We had to play the music for that one. I don't think you can hear it, but oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, let's move on, because the Riddles just, we got her on tilt with that one. Where are we? Excuse me. So, riddles is not your thing. Let's try.
Definitely not my thing.
Let's try this.
Oh, Lord.
Take your pick. Art, sports, spelling, history, geographic, science. We already did that, though.
Oh, my God. What'd you say? Art, history, spelling. I'm not up to date at all at sports.
Okay.
So that's definitely out of the
geographic.
No. Oh God, I'm so terrified right now.
Don't be.
Spelling. Oh Lord.
Oh, this is great. This is gonna be good for you. Don't worry.
This is not.
Yo, take a drink. See, you just spoiled your own shit. Take a drink.
Okay, let's go.
Choose the word which has the correct spelling. No, we're not doing that.
You have to focus.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that. Hold up. That was. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages,
It's an announcement.
never let this be you.
Ever.
When we are in the whole phase of Dumb and Dumber,
Oh God.
never let this be you.
Ever.
But we are definitely going to make it easier because love is always love. So, with that being said, a place to spend a quiet night, time to unwind, so much pressure in this life of mine. I cry in time.
My shower.
Tell her to take a drink, y'all. Somebody just tell her to take a drink.
I
Cause
need somebody to help me.
yeah, we'll be back after this one.
Thickness is love, yo. 150 pounds, 160 pounds, 170 pounds, 180 pounds, sometimes even 190 pounds. Keep the medallion stallion, thick girl wildin'. She got a badunky adlin, PHAT profiling, pants size 13 to 15 section, cannonball perfection, asses and hips, major gloss to lips. We talk about thick girls for tips. No more skinny mini winnie ghost ships. Sick anorexic, England models pathetic. I'm down with that.
X-rated, make the girl an exciting. Groupie, sex, X-rated stories. We are going there. It is time. It is time. So, at this period of mine, as we wind this thing down, we are in the groupie, sex, exotic, X-rated stories. Here, we will give our stories of exclusive. Everybody may not know these stories. These are the bones in the closet. Excuse me.
Let me put my hair down for this.
That was a leg right there. Let me put that back.
Oh,
You know, pause. When we dealing with this, there's always a pause here. We ain't playing that other thing, you know? So, with that being said, again, groupie, exotic, X-rated sex. All I can say is, all the children must leave the room now. This is not for the underage. I repeat, this is not for the underage. Even though it is classes in session, and this is sex education. So let's educate. I'm going to start off by saying, please, ladies and gentlemen, people that are watching, take safe sex seriously. Unfortunately, there are too many opportunities out there to enjoy sex and end up having to be treated. There are different treatments out there. You don't want to get caught with the ones that don't go away. But at the same time, you also don't want to get caught with the living creatures that just creep around you. Unfortunately, life is a dice game, and we play to win. Well, then again, like Vegas, you also play to lose. And I ain't going front. I've played to lose many a times. Oh, craps. It is what it is. I said craps, not crabs. Let's be clear, okay? Now, with that being said, we had to get that disclaimer out there, and we had to make it about the positive and all of that type stuff or whatever. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'll go first. So, let's see. My today's exotic sex story. Okay, well, one year. So one year, I was invited. No, I wasn't invited. So one year, all right, no, I had a party. threw a party, right? And I don't remember what if it was for my, it wasn't for my birthday. It was just a party. My stepfather gave me the rec room and my old hometown. So those who are familiar, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Bomani, Kennard, Salute. You know this story very well. So, FYI, please don't judge me. I don't want to be judged, but I'm gonna be real. Okay? Now, with that being said, there was no Me Too movement. There was no cancellation. There was no social media. There wasn't none of this at the time. Okay? So, having this party, I created an idea, which was something Rufalin type of vibe, right? So I had this idea. I was like, yo, I'm gonna crush up these volumes and I'm gonna hold them. And being that it's my party, I made a rule. I said that please don't judge me. But I set a rule. I said it's my party. People gonna know it's my party. But I have a bar, and the bar, you know what I'm saying? I don't want people to come up to me for free drinks thinking that they get the drinks through me because it's my party and they know me that they'll get it for free. So, with that being said, um, I said, well, also I'm gonna play devil's advocate. And if anybody asks me for a drink, I'm gonna warn them. You don't want me to go get you a drink, go get your own drink, go pay for your drink. If they press me and keep pushing it, devil's advocate. I will go get you a drink. Unfortunately, when I come back with your drink, it's not going to be safe. I did this, ladies and gentlemen. I am not proud of it. I don't condone it. I have daughters, and I will very much teach them to be better than to fall for a dumb person like me at the time. Now, with that being said, about 5 women asked me for drinks. And I went and got 5 women drinks. And each of those drinks, I guarantee you, and if you're listening to this and you hear this, you know you was one of those that had the drink. You know what it is. So it is what it is. So I gave them all their drinks, and yes, it was laced with the volume to the third power. Yes, it was. And they took their drinks. And each person I gave a drink to, I told one of my security crew, keep an eye on them, keep an eye on them, keep an eye on them. Whoever it was, I was like, yo, keep an eye on her. She's coming back with me. Unfortunately, I ended up with none of them. And even what makes matters even worse, unfortunately for me, you see, God don't like ugly. And this was the ultimate learning lesson here. I spiked 5 drinks of women that I was to, I guess, quote unquote, now I could say take advantage of, which honestly I didn't need to. They would have went with me anyway. But it was the devil's advocate of, yo, don't ask me for drinks when you could go over there and buy the drink. So for me, it was more of a, don't play me or you're going to get played. Feeling like, oh, you know me, so you're in good with me. You could get it free on the house. That's what it was really about. But I accept what it really looked like and ultimately became. Okay? So let's proceed. Comes toward the end of the night. I ended up in a rap battle. At the time, I'm fiery. I'm like vicious and I'm ferocious with the lyrics and battling. I want to battle anybody that think they're nice. And I'm drunk, I'm fucked up, and we out there and all of this good stuff, right? We battled for hours, as I remember. I destroyed whoever it was I was battling that night. We took that whole thing to the end of the party. Party's over. Everybody's leaving, going home. We still battling. My whole crew mounted up. Everybody's pissy drunk, fucked up, whatever. There was a walk from where we were. Where we were, the party was at a place called 240 Park Hill Avenue, the rec room. And it was a straightaway down Sobel Court to Targee Street to where the cab stand is at to catch cabs to go home. What I remember is my whole crew mounted up and we walking down the street. Everybody's fucked up, spitting up, throwing up, drunk, whatever have you. It was just wild. It was wild. But we was mobbing together. I mean, some was fucked up worse than others, this, that, and the third, or whatever. My whole concept was get everybody home safely. So we ordered about 3 cabs. And the idea was get everybody in different cabs or whatever. I paid, made sure everybody got in their cars, you know what I'm saying, and pushed out of there. I'll never forget uh, Snoop Dogg, Dog Pound, no, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre song was this moment. It was a song by Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre that I always remembered. Snoop at the end of the video gets out of the car and he's walking to his house, but he's walking to his house like this. He's zigzagging up to the front door, like twisted. I think it was gin and juice, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but I believe it was gin and juice. And at the end of the day, we are at the cab stand, and I go to get in the cab. Ladies and gentlemen, as they put me in the cab, I'm pissy drunk, fucked up. They throw me in the cab, the door's closing, and all I remember was seeing an arm stop the door from closing and say, wait, 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 wait. I'm in this cab, I'm in this cab. And a female jumps into the cab. This female jumps into the cab, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Where is she going? She like, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm going with you. Like, what the fuck? Long story shorter, I sat there preying on other people basically. The whole time somebody was preying on me, watching me. Jumped in the cab to go home with me. She played, prayed, plotted, and watched and jumped in the cab and ended up with me. And I'm like, yo, she can't go with me. I'm going to my baby mama house. Who she thinks she is? Yo, I never forget. I never, ever, 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 ever forget this. I would never forget this. I played Predator and got predatored. Learning experience. Watch what you do to others because you never know how it'll come back on you. And I literally ate the words that came out of my mouth that night. Ladies and gentlemen, class is in session. Your turn. I know you can't top that. You can't top that. But you know, mine it had to be educational. You know what I mean? It had to be educational. And it was actually a fact. It's a true story. But yeah, now we want that juicy shit. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
No, honestly, like listening to you say that, like it made me think about a lot of things. So, not knowing that story or where you were coming from, telling that experience that you had, as somebody that's involuntarily had that happen to them and not know what the fuck is going on in that moment.
Really?
Yes, twice. I have to say that, like, you even sharing that, like, I'm not like praising everything or whatever, but I've never had anybody share an experience like that before. So having that happen to me two different occasions is different coming from my perspective, having certain
Right.
things happen to me and not knowing again.
Right.
So that's again not praising because what you did was really fucked up. But the fact that you shared that you fucked up took a lot of balls to do.
Well, I'm okay with it because again, my intentions wasn't to be belligerent or to actually rape and do females dirty like that. Again, it was a sense of devil advocate, and
Right.
more or less, it was a circumstance that I actually knew I would be in, and ultimately, it wouldn't have to happen or wouldn't have happened if motherfuckers would have let me be and leave me be and just enjoyed the party and just respected the fact that, yo, yeah, there's a bar over there, go pay and get your drink or get somebody else.
Well,
Why?
that's what I'm saying. Like you still like fucked up even like doing what you did. So you're still acknowledging
Facts.
that. So
Facts. No,
acknowledgement takes a lot
facts.
of everything to even do
Facts.
because most people don't even acknowledge that they argued that the sky was purple rather than blue. You know, something very minute. So that still takes a lot. So that's a big deal. But they still also devil's advocate, as you said, like they still knew, hey, by the way, this could have like cocaine or
Well,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you still gave that disclaimer before. So that
when
was
you
still
when you think about it though, when you really think about it though, there was a motive, right? And the motive was, I don't want you to take advantage of me. You understand?
right,
Don't take advantage of me. I won't take advantage of you.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, at classes in session, this is what this whole system of production is about. I want to have fun, I want to teach, but also I want to get my story out
Yeah.
because there's much of that going on. I mean, there's many instances of situations. I mean, there was also another one that at school, and I've told this story, but I'm gonna actually have to retell the story. But in short, the girls was bragging about how they, could hold their drinks and all that or whatever, and I wanted to prove to them that they couldn't, and they could have been taken advantage of, and it didn't happen. But you
Yep.
fast forward, uh, I ended up in a position where I made them actually have to look in the mirror and be like, "Oh wow, he's a fucking genius." So again, here at classes in session again, it's school of B Skooled. You know what I mean? And with that being said, my stories is my life, but at the same time, it needs to be told, and I'm not shying away from it. Good, bad, or indifferent. It
Right.
is what it is. However, like I said, don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, end all be all, it is what it is. But I'm man enough to stand up to everything and anything because again, I went into it with the proper intentions. Whether how it came out, how it came across, how it whatever. I know I could be ridiculed for just the action of itself. Some people ain't even gonna look at the other part. Like again, yo, these motherfuckers is just trying to get free drinks and not pay their own way. So it is what it is. But I thank you. I thank you for acknowledging that and for at least allowing me that opportunity. I am sorry that that was a situation for you to actually deal with twice, but would you care to tell that story?
I mean, shit just happens. It's, when you go with somebody that you trust or that and then you end up in those situations, and then you wake up and you're like, well, where the fuck are you? Or, how did those things happen? So, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has a choice. And
Yes.
sometimes you don't have those choices to make. So if I would have went to the bar and somebody would have said, hey, by the way, I'm going to put ecstasy in your drink or a roofie or whatever, this is up to you. But that's why I bring my drinks and shit everywhere I go. And also, like, you made a comment, like in the submarine conversation. That's why I said, like, oh, yeah, you're looking for the exits. Since for years, since I was 14, 15, I always look for exits, the escape routes. Like, where's the windows? Where are all the doors? Where are all these things? So I always have a plan B. So
Right.
being on my own since I was 16, that's always helped me also get out of fucked up situations to make sure that I'm okay, because I'm the most important person that I got at the end of the day.
No
You know
doubt.
what I'm saying? I'm all this. Nobody else carries me. I carry me. So, I mean, having a disclaimer, okay, fine. Well, damn, let me make that choice to go down Candy Lane left or Candy Lane right, you know?
Right. Right.
So, I mean, it definitely makes a difference. But, I mean, thank you for sharing that.
Nah, it's all good. It's all
And
good.
thank you for acknowledging that too, but comes age, comes wisdom. And we
Well,
mentioned wisdom in the beginning.
well, like I said, here this is what this is about, and classes in session, the school will be school, and no matter what the circumstance or how anybody would think, this is a platform to actually educate, have fun, and teach and move forward. I mean, regardless to whatever, you know, I'm okay with it. And to be honest with you, I'm not ashamed and I don't feel bad. I really, literally don't. Because again, if I went into it with a mindset like I was going to do dirt like that, then, shame
But
on me, even worse. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
where you were then, though. So, like I said, those are like little stepping stones. You know what I'm saying?
True,
So as
true.
long as you carry that with you, then you always have a different opportunity to make things different. Or, still, hey, this is what it is. This is what we're getting into, you know?
Facts. Facts.
Hmm.
Well, that's even funny because they got to a point where, when I felt like, yo, lying will never be a part of me no more, where I used to always get caught up in my lies and I wasn't good at it. And even once I got to that point where there's no need to lie and I could tell everything in how I feel straight up and down, guess what? The grass was not greener still on the
It's,
other side.
hmm
So it didn't even matter. Honestly, in my own personal thoughts, it seemed like they wanted me to lie more. Like they actually rather you lie just so they could be able to be like, see, I told you, you ain't shit, you ain't no one, you ain't oh man, look at you, just like the rest of them. Da, 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 da. And it's like, nah, baby girl, you ain't put me in that position. And then it'd be like, oh damn. And a few actually told me, man, why don't you just lie to me? No, no, do you? So, you know, that's that. And I feel soured because I thought, we would actually go into something juicy, but now I done pushed the panic button or struck a nerve, so to speak. And we'll be back after this. School of B School, social, or rather, hacks of, oh my God, hacks Shopping. Well, I'll tell you like this: hacks of shopping. If you really and literally want to save some money, go to the store and go straight to the clearance rack. Hack.
Period. Period.
um,
I got 2 hammocks for $8 last summer. And they were
seriously,
like $50 hammocks and they were on summer clearance. $8. $16 for 2 hammocks.
shoot, Vegas thrift store is like going into the, especially in the white neighborhoods. I mean, the rich neighborhoods. That's like going to Macy's. Period.
People just be throwing away houses and so there's a place and it's very ritzy. So there's like Bloomfield Hills, Farmington Hills, a couple different areas here around Wayne County and Detroit. And honestly, white people just don't give a fuck. Like they'll just throw away like, oh, I just spent $1,200 on this couch and I just got a new couch and I'm just gonna throw it out to the curb. And I'm like, I
Yes.
got a $1,200 couch for free on Facebook Marketplace. It was 3 months old and it was a cherry red couch, and I always wanted one. I got that bitch for free, delivered to my house. And I was like, oh, so you just don't understand. But it's okay. I'll take your $1,200 couch. Cause I looked that shit up on Google. Like,
And it's real, out here too. I mean,
yeah,
out here it's a situation where people move from different states and then they don't like it and then they move back and they leave everything.
yeah, yep,
I used to see people, I swear, and there was an apartment complex that I lived in at one time, and I promise you, I used to see neighbors in the garbage, not homeless, not uh garbage pickers, but
definitely
neighbors.
nothing. Just yeah,
Neighbors. And
yeah.
one time I was like, I asked the maintenance, I was like, yo, mate, I was like, yo, why are so many neighbors being in the garbage so much? Like, I was curious. I swear to God, I lie to you not. Like, yo, why are so many neighbors being in the garbage? And he told me, he was like, yo, because people leave everything and we don't want it. So we throw it to the garbage. And people are smart enough to go get it. I lie to you not. I started going to get it. I was like, yo, next time I see something going to the garbage, I'm going over there. And I promise you, I'll never forget. I went and picked up a living room set and carried it over my head and brought it back and put it on my balcony. And I promise you, sold it on what was it? What was it? Craigslist. It was
Yeah.
Craigslist at the time.
Oh,
Sold it
throwback.
on Craigslist. Throwback. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. And then I just kept doing it. Actually, it got to the point where I would pick up, because these Mexicans, they would come in and pick up all the metal. I'm like, what are they doing with the metal? Why are they picking up the metal? And then I found out there's a place you take the metal and then they weigh it and they
It's
give them
called
money.
scrapping.
I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
called-
what?
Yeah, it's big around
And I
here.
started finding the things that was mad heavy and shit like that. Like, yo, hold on. Snatch up a couple of my boys. Yo, pick this up, put it up in the truck. Man, let me tell you, $100, $200, $300. I was like, yo, this is business. Like, so yeah. Hacks like a mother, other's mother. But with that being said, we're gonna close this out. It was a great situation. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I want to thank you. Just like candy.
Side note, I still want to share my sexy, juicy like stories next time.
Oh man, no, that'd be awesome. I mean, no, seriously. This was a long time coming. I hope you had fun. I hope you now got an understanding of how it works. We didn't even do the other test because you said be light on you, right? We didn't do no dummy test. You ain't even do the stupid test. So you got away, you dodged the bullet, you know what I'm saying? And you got sentimental value out of me. So,
Sentimental.
pause. You know what I'm saying? So we had to go light and give you love like that or whatever the case may be. But I definitely look forward to having you on again and the near future, and make sure you bring that sexy. And before we go, um stand up, show them how sexy that is, because they didn't see that. They didn't even see that. Go
I'll
ahead.
wear red next
Take
time.
them home. Take them home. Take them home. Take them home. Take them home. Yeah, show them. Just show them. Oh my God, y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all don't know nothing about that right there. Oh my God. Class is in session, and this is School of B Skooled, and you just got school just like candy. Oh, sexy,
Crazy.
sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you want to do the butt all night long. Yeah. For real, yo. For real, yo. For real,